Hello everybody, Will Swaggins here. We're back with it today. We are playing some Tainted Samson because we haven't seen him in a while, so why not? Negative, Mother, Beast, the usual 3 courses to pick from. Let's do Mother today, or maybe not. We'll see. You know, it'll depend on this first 4 as well. But past that, how's everyone's day been? I still gotta say, yesterday's video, if you did not watch it, go watch it. It is quite literally one of the luckiest things I have ever seen in Isaac ever happen. I'm not even understating this. So I looked it up. It's 1% chance for an item to replace a randomly dropped consumable in a pre-placed room. So there are so this, for example, I believe is a random consumable. I think this one's random. Sometimes there's pre-placed ones. Like imagine you go into a sack room, there's the hearts in the room. Those are pre-placed. They're not random. They won't be random. Sometimes you walk into a room, there's a consumable that can spawn there, but it's a random consumable. Only those consumables have a 1% chance to turn into items. Just on its own. To see that double item room that we saw, that is a 1 in 10,000 chance. And this is not, oh, yikers. That is a 1 in 10,000 chance. And that's not even like an exaggeration. That is the literal number. Then, to see that third item, I couldn't tell for sure, but it probably was the case. I don't think there was any other random consumables. So if you really do the numbers, you crunch the numbers here, that was a 1 in 1 million. 1 in 1 million chance to run into 3 back-to-back random consumable spawns that turn into item pedestals. That is not an exaggeration. This is not some made-up number. This is the math. It is 1 in 1 million for it to be back-to-back-to-back. Which, needless to fucking say, that's insane. I mean, like, brother, go play the lottery, maybe is what you're telling me. I don't know what to think, guys, because I've never seen that happen before. I've seen a double item before. Not personally. Like, you know, I didn't do it myself. I have never seen a triple. I've never seen a triple, and I can tell you why. You want to know why you've never seen a triple? Because it's a literal 1 in 1 million chance. 1 in 1 million. It's fucking crazy. That wasn't even a clickbait title. You might have been seeing that yesterday, and you're like, oh, this is a clickbait title. That was not a clickbait title. That is quite literally a 1 in 1 million chance. I don't know. Guys, I don't know why that run went as crazy as it did. We were doing a challenge run where we couldn't even shoot, and the game was going, yeah, what if we just give you a 1 in 1 million run? A 1 in 1 million run. What? You know what I'm talking about? It's like, what are you talking about? 1 in 1 million? I don't even know what to do with that number. That number's weird. Like, that number's not even a real possibility. It is, but like, what the hell? By the way, really good for here, by the way. We got scapular, we got HP. It's kind of scoded. I want to damage myself here, but for a half heart, we kind of have a problem. So there is a way to damage ourselves for a half heart. Oh. That was the way, but it was terrifying, so I didn't really want to have to do it. We did it. We got away with it. I'll take it. We got a key too. We can go down the Mother. I think this is a good Mother run. Potentially. Do I want to go Angel route? I could. Are we gonna get money here? We do get money. Let's go Angel route. We've been going Devil route a lot recently. Let's go Angel. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we already got Scapulars, so it's gonna be easy to get even more Angel stuff in general. Yeah, sure. We can go Devil if we see something really cool, but let's go Angel. That sounds fun. Mystery gift. If I had a bomb, I would do it right now, but I guess we'll just take this to the next floor, find the secret room, get a bomb. Easy schmeezy. This is great. This is actually a really good start to a Tainted Samson run. This is kind of what you want to see. We're going into the next floor. Don't give me Curse of the Lost. I'm gonna be mad if you do that. Okay, good. I was staring it down. Listen. I know how this game operates. It was like really thinking about giving me Curse of the Lost there. I could smell it in the air. Can you give me a club, please? I actually want the club right now because I don't actually have stats. I just have a bunch of HP, which is cool, but I need more than that right now. Sir, I mean, I'm glad you're throwing the buckets and spawning money for me. Can I get the club? Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go clear some other rooms while we can. Never mind, we will not be. We, in fact, will not be doing that. Why do you have to do this to me? I don't have a key. Go check Curse Room. Cursey Room, what do you have for me? 2 soul hearts, don't mind if I do. Can I get a Boomba? A Boomba, some keys, you know, the works, the usual. I hope so. I don't want to have to work for it. Don't make me have to do some weird things to get, like, this stupid freaking key and bomb. Because I'm, like, I don't want to have to think today, okay? I'm just not in a thinking mood. I want to relax, win the run, maybe get some of that luck from yesterday. I'm telling you right now, our RNG is going to be cooked. A literal 1 in 1 million chance. Our RNG is cooked for at least a month. It's cooked for a month. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not sure, like, we can actually get good items. It's not going to happen. Okay, what do we have in here? Nothing. Speaking of bad items. I guess I'll take it with me, but fuck. All right. I had to say something, didn't I? I had to be like, oh, yeah, we're not even going to get good items. Yeah, no shit, you're not going to get good items. You're already ruining the luck by saying that. Idiot. Dingus. I actually do not want to go Club Boy, but I guess I'm going Club Boy. All right. Where are the keys? Can I get an answer to this question? Where are the keys? I need a key. At least 1 key right now. You give me 1 key, I give you big hugs and kisses. And then I'm not upset. By the way, guys, there might be a decent chance I might have to postpone the special stream on New Year's. On New Year's Day? Yeah, New Year's Day. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. I think I brought that up yesterday. I can't fully remember. I'll let you guys know. I'm not going to leave you in the dark on that or something. I'll tell you, at least, I'll tell you by Monday. But I don't know for sure yet. Sorry, the schedule, you know, it's the holiday season, so the schedule is kind of weird right now in the first place. And I've been doing things this past month. Listen, I've had the most jam-packed schedule I think I've ever had, ever. And it's only for this month. But I told you guys, I can't tell you what all of this is going on right now. It doesn't have anything to do with YouTube. I just can't tell you what's happening right now. For reasons. But I'm not even trying to hype it up, you know. I'm just saying, like, listen. I've been busy this month. It's been crazy, okay? I have no keys. I can't do anything. You didn't give me keys. I don't know where Super Secret is. What is a man to do? But I'll tell you guys here soon, because once I'm done with it, then I'll tell you. But, like, yeah, it's not YouTube related or anything like that, you know. So don't get excited like I'm Markiplier and I'm making Iron Lung 2 right now. I'm gonna go Angel. No keys makes me extremely sad. We have Planetarium chance, but that doesn't make me really feel better. I always hate missing an item room. By the way, here's the seed just in case, because I know some of you guys like to immediately look and see what the item was that I missed, because obviously there's probably a way to get a key for the next 4. Probably the shop, I could have bought a key on the last 4 before that, but I didn't. I did not. Why? I just normally think I'm going to get a key. It usually happens. And there's a key right off the rip. That's a little insulting, I'm not even gonna lie. If you give me a Planetarium and it's good, I forgive you. If you give me a Planetarium and it's Jupiter, I will be mad at you. But I will forgive you in time as well, so don't worry too much about it. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stay away from me. By the way, I was talking about the special stream. We will be doing Silk Song today. Today, from your perspective, we will be doing it today. It's at 12 p.m. now. I'm probably gonna start doing streams at that time. Not promising that for the long term, but just for like at least a couple weeks. That's gonna be the time. For now. Sorry, it really is. It's a chaotic time for the schedule. God damn it! I lost my deal chance. It's a chaotic time for the schedule, so, you know, I don't even know what's going on. Spider Mod, sure, grab another key. I don't want to have key problems. Spider Mod's fine. He's okay. Can we get a sack room so I can get my angel anyways, and that way I kind of am, like, gaming the system? It's like, oh, no, I got hit, but, you know, it's a good thing because now I can, like, Get an angel guaranteed on the next 4. That would be cool. It's actually a way to game the system. Sir, I'm gonna need you to die. Let's go in here and fight the man. I think that's a good idea, because we have club almost. Okay, Clostomia. Well, we lost our deal chance. Damn, that creep is doing a lot of damage to me. I already lost my deal chance in the first place, so I wasn't too worried about it, but you're just giving me garbage, aren't you? What is happening? Marrow? I don't have any bombs. What's going on? Does the game hate me right now or something? Serious question, because, like, I'm getting shafted. Devil Crown, whatever. I don't really care about that item most of the time. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes. I don't think it's going to be that good in this moment. Left or right? Left or right? Right, because it's always right. But they were both bad. Well, we got our bombs, though. But they were both bad. Pointy Rib can at least do damage. You know what? Don't sleep on Pointy Rib. Pointy Rib can do damage. But I'm not exactly thrilled about it either. Guys, we used all our RNG in the last run. We screwed ourselves. Why did I do that challenge run? We hit the 1 in 1 million. We hit the mega million. All right. Well, we can take one of these guys because it's going to be better. Okay, I'm going to take Book of Belial because I like damage. Damage is cool. I could take Goat Hoof, but I think Flat Penny is going to be better. Or Flat Dime. What's it called? Flat Penny, Flat Dime? It's one of them. It's one of them. I don't know. Curses. I can't remember. Okay, turn in the ghost. Go. Are we going to fight Clostomia ×2? Yeah, I kind of want the stats, so yeah, I'll do it. Clostomia doesn't scare me that much, especially when we have damage. Club maybe is a little scary, but it'll be okay. Trust. Pop this. Cook them. The only thing I really want at this point, by the way, I just want some goddamn tier rate. You give me some tier rate, I'm a happy camper. Until you give me tier rate, I am not a happy camper. Give me some tier rate. Okay, just keep moving. If we can keep the club up, big gamer hours. Oh, okay. Careful, careful, careful. Careful, careful, careful. Oh my goodness. Oh, great Scott. Okay, we're still alive. That's the important part. Don't ever doubt. Don't ever doubt. Oh. Okay, I think we got him. We got past the hard part. To be honest, his first phase, that's the hard part about Clostomia. Even though he's not, like, bad. But, you know, he can get you because you sit in that first phase for too long. He's building up fart clouds everywhere. He's a menace. He's like Baby Plum. You know, there's just too much RNG involved. All right, cool. And now we can go pick up all the consumables we skipped. And we got some tier rate for doing that. Nice. We can get all the consumables we skipped because we were rushing through because we had the club. Nice. That was perfect. That's exactly what you want to happen when you're playing with this guy. We got a key in here. I will take. And will I clear the other rooms for extra consumables? I certainly could. Nothing stops me. Besides maybe the enemies. They could stop me. I don't think they will, though. I'm better than that. We do have pretty, like, it's okay stats right now. It's not, like, super crazy, but it'll get the job done. It'll get the job done. Okay, so we can skedaddle at this point. There's a key. Grab all the keys. There's no reason not to grab a key. We have our bombs, thanks to Bob's curse. No sacrifice room. On the next 4, surely. We got our knife piece. We're good to go. We can leave. That's what you want to see. Boss Arena sounds cool on paper. Don't really care about it actually, though. Where is Secret Room? Do we know? Here? Nice, okay. Lucky Penny? Is there anything good to buy? I mean, I'm gonna do all the coins anyways, because keys, but like, is there anything good to buy? Bam, shebang. Give me another key, thank you. Thank you, my kind sir. And I guess we'll poke our head here in the shop one more time, just to see what's in here. There's nothing in here. Okay, it's whatever. Then we're gonna get out of here. super secret. I can smell you. You're right here. Not even a question in my mind. What do we got in it? Just some red hearts. Whatever. If I had like IV bag or something, it'd be cool, but we do not. And we are going down the mines now. I hope we get a sack room here. I do want to play the sack room more because, I mean, we got the HP. Cursey room? I'll do it. Get a soul heart out of it, at the very least. Boss item, sure. More tier rate, I'll take it. What do we got in here? Ooh, yes, sir. Tarot cloth is a no-brainer to me. And we can do this. Get our... This is making our rage go up as well. So we're getting money, and if we do it right... So, like, now we're, like, super red. Well, we're going to go into a normal room now and see if we can activate our club, clear the rooms, and then come back to this. My little unicorn, I almost want to buy through it. Come on, give it to me instantly. Give it to me instantly. Come on. Dang. Why you got to do this to me? Okay. Keep moving. Oh. Don't do it to me. You're better than this. You're better than this. We got a planetarium. That's cool. Give me Terra. Terra or Uranus? Works with me. You know, hey, listen. I didn't think it was actually going to happen. I will absolutely take Terra. It's been a while since we've seen Terra too, hasn't it? This is great. I'm loving this. This is actually already a good run. What do we got? I'm gonna buy through. I'm feeling a little zany today. Maybe there's Cricket's head behind there. I have to find out. Okay, stopwatch is actually, it's worthwhile to go for. Give me blood bag, baby. Actually, don't. I don't want you to give me. Well, you gave me IV bag. IV bag's tempting too. I'll take the fool with me. Stopwatch, come on. I'll be back for you. Don't worry. I will be getting that. So we can break all the mushrooms. We can get into secret rooms very easy. Ow, rude. We're in a very good spot. Ah, secret room is here. Pill. Tears down. Well, our tear rate's still good, but it sucks a little bit. Well, we're gonna be getting our angel on this floor, basically no matter what. I say that. And then we're gonna like miss out somehow. All because I said something. Our range is kind of dookie right now. I'm not gonna lie. We need a little bit of an all stat up. Like, can we get like magic mush on hand here? I mean, we got Terra. It's possible. Surely, right? Surely. Full health pill? Lemon party. Oh my goodness. Can you stop scaring me, please? I would prefer not to lose my, you know, my deal chance. I still got it going, but like, oh no. Oh no. My range is too small. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, man. Why has it got to be Reap Creep right now, dude? I don't have range. This is the worst Reap Creep room we could get with no range. It's so hard to hit him. Why is he moving erratically? Dude, line up with me. What is going on? I can't. You're not making this easy, my guy. Can you come over here? Sir, are you fucking joking? Are you fucking joking? Guys, I can't do anything because he won't come to the left or right. Oh my god. Stop. I want my deal chance. Maybe I should have full carded out. I didn't want to use the full card yet. Oh, he spawned it. Come on, man. What the fuck are you talking about? It's full card out. What the fuck is going on? Dude, he spawned it on top of me. He's not going to the left or right. He's literally... Edmund. Tyrone. It's Tyrone's fault. It's actually Tyrone's fault. It has nothing to do with Edmund. Still, I'm actually mad. That is a stupid fucking room. That is a stupid boss room. It's stupidly designed. It's stupidly hard for no reason. Oh my fucking god, that's actually tilting me. Because he's not... His AI is stupid. Literally, it's a dumb AI. Like, it's actually dumb. It does not know what it's doing. It just does random attacks. So he's sitting there just sticking to this, like, the middle. I can't fucking hit him. I don't have range. My club is my main source of damage, and he's not coming out of the middle, so I can't fucking hit him. Like, this is stupid. And of course we have a sack room. God, Tyrone. Oh, we'll remove the tedious rooms, but tedious boss rooms, those will stick, even though they're really shit designed. Sorry, I'm mad. Sorry, I'm tilted. Listen, there's a couple things in this game that tilt me. That's one of them. When you have shit range, it's been a problem since the dawn of fucking time with this game. If you have shit range, sometimes in some rooms, all you can do is sit there and wait out the timer. The timer that opens the door automatically. This game has a real fucking problem with that. Where's my super secret? But it really annoys me because it'll be like something stupid like this. Why? Dude, why are you making Reap harder than he already is? Because he's already a bullet sponge boss. Nobody wants to sit there, like Tyrone, Edmund, Nicholas, all of you. Nobody wants to sit there and shoot a boss for 30 fucking seconds and only take off quarter of its health. Like, that's dumb. If I'm hitting the boss, it should be dying. If I'm shooting the boss and it's barely losing any health because it's a goddamn bullet sponge, it's stupid. And nobody likes bosses like that. What are the funnest bosses in this game? It's certainly not fucking Delirium. You want to know why? Because he's teleporting around and he's not dying and he'll just random bullshit hit you. All right, we're doing this again. But this time I'm a bit more ready for it because now I know he's in here. See, like, look at this, man. At least he's letting me hit him this time. It's just RNG, man. I can't hit him in most of the angles because this room is shitly designed. It's like it wasn't even made. Well, it was made for this guy, but like the spikes are blocking me from following him directly because if I sit here, I can barely hit him. See this? So I put myself in danger. He'll randomly spawn enemies because since he has so limited space to throw the enemies, they're basically always constantly in my face. It's a fucking horrific boss room. This boss room tilts the fuck out of me. Usually, I don't encounter this boss room and it be an issue because I typically have stats. We've been gimped a little bit on the stats in this, like this actual run so far. We have some damage going right now, but only at close range, only at point blank range. All right, we have like not great speed. Our tier rate, it got gimped by a pill just now. It's not great. It's not great. Can I get some health, please? I don't have enough money for stopwatch. I could play this thing, but I guess, well, we have the half heart, so we can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Scapular, go crazy with it. Scapular, go crazy with it. The keys, they're insane. That boss room actually had me tilted, boys. I was bugging. I was starting to freak out a little bit. Listen, it's a stupid boss room, okay? Alright, I'm not even fighting him. I don't care. He wants to do some random stupid bullshit. Let him do random stupid bullshit. I ain't dealing with it, though. Arena. Is it golden chest? Because if it is, I'll do it. It's a normal chest. I don't really care. I mean, I could do it. I don't really care. Come on, give me stopwatch. Why do you hate me? Like, seriously, why do you hate me? I'm gonna get some money here, because I don't really have a use for the money anyways. Technically, could we game break? I feel like you could game break. I don't know. But it's a really annoying one, so fuck that in the first place. Can you just give me stopwatch, please? Like, I'm not asking for a lot here. At least I don't feel like I'm asking for a lot. Why are you doing this to me? Like, did I hurt you in some way? Thank you. Thank you. Alright. We're leaving. We're leaving. Screw this 4. It's stupid. We got stopwatch. We're quicker. We're faster. We're stronger. What a dumb 4. We got everything else. Hopefully we have a sack room on the next 4 too. What a dumb boss room. Honestly, the mines bosses, they all have problems. I mean, think about it. It's not fun to fight the stone Larrys and the stone hollows, in my opinion. It's just fighting them, but like with an extra step that is clunky to use because you auto pick up the bombs and you auto throw them if you click in a direction. Listen, it's clunky. And then Singe, I don't even need to tell you why Singe is stupid. Like, Singe pops up, and it's like when I see Scourge. I'm just annoyed because there's like a 50-50 chance the dude's just gonna randomly hit me. Because he's got the spiky balls in the room, and, that might come and hit me. I don't know. It depends what, like, RNGesus is saying today. And then we got Reap Creep, who is just a bullet sponge, which is boring. And who else reminds boss? Gideon. How could I forget you guys? I think Mines bosses need reworked. Because honestly, who likes fucking Gideon? Nobody likes Gideon. Yeah, honestly, I think it's a Mines issue. Mines just has bad bosses. I feel bad for it because like it's a fun design for, but the bosses suck. They really do. Like, I don't typically talk about the bosses in this game outside of like delirium sucking and stuff. But like, if you want to like hear me rant about this, there's a lot of bosses in this game that are actually like garbagely designed. Like, I don't want to say this because some of the, it's supposed to be earlier on and they're supposed to be easier. But like, brother, early, like, let's just take it. All the Flash Isaac bosses besides Monstro as first 4 bosses are horrible. And not because they're hard, but because of how dirt easy they are. As in, they literally wouldn't be a challenge if I had 1 tier, like 1 damage and 1 tier 8. Yeah, they would be annoying and they would take 20,000 years to do, but they wouldn't be difficult. Maybe you could say Duke would be, but like, here's the thing with Duke. All you need is 1 bomb. You have 1 bomb, you beat them. They're just not very well designed. I know they're earlier 4s, but holy shit, they're so easy. It's like it was made for toddlers. Like, guys, I don't even have to look at them to kill them. It does not matter what's happening. Tainted Lazarus, I don't care. We got Duke first 4. Cool. It's a free kill. Now, Baby Plum, I will say, is a good design boss. Although there is a sense of randomness to it, that's okay. Randomness isn't always bad because the randomness is, something you're kind of controlling too. Because when Baby Plum does her charge, if you're shooting her during her charge, you're obviously going to cause her to, maybe fling in a direction, which that's your own fault. That's your own fucking fault, which you shouldn't be doing. So, you just don't shoot her while she's, oh my gosh. Don't shoot her while she's bouncing around the room and she's super predictable. She moves in a fucking straight line. But like, you shoot her while she's moving around, you're greeting. It's a funner boss, in my opinion. I don't know. Well designed. Duke is not even... Listen, the red flies and the pooters are more of a threat than Duke is. I don't care that Duke's in the room. He doesn't scare me. He can't even harm me, basically. Monstro's okay. He's fine. He's, there's a little bit of a dance with him too. I think he's an okay boss. Larry? Brother, don't even get me started on Larry. Larry is such a dirt easy boss. I don't even know what's going on with him half the time. Brother is just moving in random directions and hoping for the best. Which, I guess, whatever. But like, holy shit, man. He is such a non-threat, it's crazy. What are some other good first 4 bosses that are just ridiculously easy? I'll say this. The Horsemen are fine. The Horsemen are great, even. Were the Horsemen added in Wrath of the Lamb? I think they were, right? Were they added in Wrath of the Lamb? I'm pretty sure they were. So that might explain it. Wrath of the Lamb maybe introduced more difficulty. That would make sense. I just can't remember if it was Wrath of the Lamb, you know? Okay. Do another hit. It might have been Wrath of the Lamb. I'm gonna go with yes, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, we got all our HP. We got everything else, right? I think so. What else are some also first 4 bosses? Am I forgetting somebody? I feel like I'm forgetting something right now. And that might also go to show you how irrelevant they are. A Fistula, he's not a first 4 boss. He's a chapter 2 boss, and that's a good example of a boss. It's like, why are you even here? At least the champion variants have a little bit of more difficulty to them, but they're still easy. Like the bomb fight one, that's easy. Am I forgetting somebody? I gotta be forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting? First 4 bosses. I'm forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting? Is Widow? Widow is a first 4 boss, or is Widow a chapter 2 boss? I don't remember. I feel bad now, too. Widow is okay. You know what? Listen, if Widow is a first 4 boss, he's okay. He's kind of annoying, though, because he spawns the sacks, and you gotta break the sacks, and they regenerate on their own. It's the reason why the void portals kind of suck as a game design element, especially early on. Because, brother, if you don't got tier rate, that shit's ass. It's like, it's not even fun. I don't know. The game's got weird. Listen, the difficulty curve in this game, the beginning's easy. Now, I know everybody has problems with Mom early on. Like, new players, they've just booted up Isaac, first time ever. They're gonna have problems with Mom. It's probably gonna take them like 20 tries to properly beat Mom for the first time. But like, Mom's easy. It's just learning the enemies, because Mom's not really the threat in the Mom fight. She is. With Red Mom, she is, right? But like, it's the enemies, because the reason players die so much during that is because she's spawning like the regenerators, she's spawning pooters, she's spawning zombies. That's a lot of shit, and you don't know what they're doing, like, as a new person. So that's why I feel like a lot of people die on Mom. Mom is a well-designed boss, because she is supposed to, I think, one of the only bosses that spawns minions that actually works really, really well for it. But also, she was, like, the definitive, like, this is the first major boss. So I would kind of hope they got her right. But, I don't know. Bosses in this game are weird, man. They're just weird. It's just weird. Gertie Jr. is a good example. When he's a chapter 2 boss, you never see him anymore. Used to be super common back in Flash and early Rebirth. I think they fucked up his spawn weight, because I never see the man. Like, I do see him occasionally, but I never see the man. But he's so ridiculous easy. Like, so ridiculously easy. Do I take this? Fuck it, let's ball. But he's so ridiculously easy, I don't even know what he's doing. Because he spawns an enemy once per hour, basically, with how slow he's spawning enemies. And his attacks are the easiest red thing in the entire game. If you're getting hit by Gertie attacks after, like, the 3rd time ever fighting him, you're bad. I'm sorry, you're bad. But, like, his attacks are so telegraphed, and he only has 3. He only has 3 attacks, and they're all the same thing, just in different directions. He's not hard. He just spawns enemies, and he doesn't even spawn them quick. What the hell is Gertie even doing? I don't know what he's doing. Now, if you want to bring up Gertie Jr., the smaller Gertie that bounces around the room, that motherfucker, he's listen, you don't fuck. I see Gertie Jr. and we're loading into the fight. Your boy's like, he's not shitting himself, but he is like, oh, god damn it, I hope I don't lose my deal chance. You know how it goes. This is no secret. Super secret. You gotta give me something here, man, because I'm gonna be real with you right now, game. You ain't giving me shit. And I respect the hustle. I do respect the hustle, but I want to win the game, and you're making that more difficult. You are making that far more difficult than it needs to be. Take the dark arts. I went Guppy, by the way, because I'm kind of hoping we get the Guppy transformation, by the way. Or I went dead cat because I'm hoping we get the Guppy transformation. I don't know if we're going to get it. I hope we do. Sir, I'm going to... Listen, we got to use this Book of Belial more. It's just like... The damage isn't changing that much when I use it because our tier rate's still kind of dookie. It's okay tier rate. I shouldn't say it's dookie. It's okay. It's just, you know... I would hope for better by the time we're in Gehenna. To be honest. It doesn't help that I'm holding a tears down pill and I'm very fearful of, like, fat fingering Q. And you might be like, just drop it then, Bill. What if I get PhD? I want to hold on to it. I want to hold on to it. Is that so wrong? Okay, piercing. I like that. That's good. HP up, sure. We definitely need it after grabbing Dead Cat. Okay, rerollable. Believers, we're back. School bag, I will buy. Notched axe. Glowing hourglass. Okay, you're giving me garbage. You just gave me hot garbage across the board. Awesome. We got red stew. Our tiers are very big right now, but that doesn't mean much. It just means that we have a small peen. The bigger the tier, the smaller the ping. Verp? Okay. Whatever, dude. I feel like Siren's a good example of a boss that's just designed weird. Because, like, so her whole gimmick is stealing your familiars, but, like, she is such a non-threat compared to, what's his name? Heretic? Is that his name? I don't remember. The only other Mausoleum boss. She is such a non-threat in comparison to him. It's unreal. Like, she doesn't even scare me. He scares me. It's just so weird, the difficulties in this game. It feels so up and down at random. Because, like, for example, you fight Isaac. Isaac is harder than Blue Baby. I'm not even joking to you. Now, maybe the sentiment's a little different now that Blue Baby actually has, like, a little bit of boss armor and thus is a little tankier. But Blue Baby does not have, like, a phase 3 like Isaac. He just is phase 2 at all times, and that's his easiest phase. It's so fucking weird, the difficulty in this game. It's weird sometimes. I will have more problems with, like, let's take, for example, Twin Loki. I'll have more problems with Twin Loki than I do with, like, what's a good example? Like, a later game example. Chimera, a corpse boss, right? We'll take the same four, but, like, obviously corpse is supposed to be harder. Chimera is so much easier than Twin Loki, and I'm not saying, like, Twin Loki is, like, a Dark Souls level boss or something, and I'm like, oh, no, Twin Loki, I can't beat him. It's just, Chimera, you just shoot him. He's just a bullet sponge, but he's not even, like, he's not even, like, Reap Creep, dude. Because by that point in the game, he's got the same HP, feels like at least, as Reap Creep, but he's nowhere near the threat level. And you're so much later in game, you have more damage anyways. I run into Reap Creep at, like, mines or something, or you can even run into him in catacombs, right? And I'm like, ah, fuck, right? It's just like, he's probably gonna hit me. I run into Chimera, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go, baby. Chimera's easy. I don't know, man. I think some of the bosses maybe need a little touching up. But that's just my opinion, you know? Sorry for yapping. Sometimes I just pick a, you know, it's how I do it. I just pick a talking topic and I roll with it, okay? I just roll with it. But no, for real, like, honestly, there are boss problems in this game. You know, it's not like super, oh, it's so bad, oh god. But it's like, they could touch that up. Instead of doing, like, random bullshit. Like, I like the trinket changes, for example. The trinket change is amazing. It makes trinkets way more relevant, because before you had, like, 4 trinkets you would want to use, and you didn't care about anything else. Now, a lot of trinkets are a lot more relevant, especially with golden variants and mom's box stacking as well. They become super relevant. that's a great update. They keep moving the balance of the game. Like, that matters. I'm sorry. The meta we had in Repentance versus now, brother, it's the same shit, but it's been slightly shifted. That's it. It's the exact same thing. You nerfed a bunch of items, which kills a lot of the fun. For example, Star of Bethlehem and Sacred Heart not stacking. Why? Guys, in Nicholas, like, anybody from the team, if you ever see me, like, yapping about this, maybe you see it right now, why would you nerf that? Like, it's a really powerful combo. But you have to go through the angel pool. You generally only get maybe 1 to 3, maybe 5, if you get really lucky, angel items per game. That is a quality 3 and a quality 4 item. Why would you nerf that? They don't even need nerf. It's not like you get that much damage. You don't get that much damage. You get a little, like, it's pretty good. And especially if you stack it with Ease Mascara and stuff, and, you know, you get a dream run where all the combos start adding up. Yeah, it's OP. But that's the point of the fucking game. All you did was make getting Star of Bethlehem a lot less exciting. Do you want the players to be a lot less excited when they get an item? No, you don't. At least I don't think you would want that. That seems silly, right? I don't know. It just feels weird to nerf items because you think they're too OP in a single player game, where in this single player game, nothing was that OP. In like Rebirth and stuff, I will agree. There was some OP things, like, of course, Steam Sale, duping Steam Sale, getting 2 of them, and making the entire shop pull free with Chaos. It was super easy to do that, especially in Greed. And yeah, it needed nerfed, right? That makes sense, because it was way too easy to get Steam Sale and duplicate it. Now, as a counterexample, Star of Bethlehem, like I said before, and Sacred Heart not stacking damage anymore. That is, 1, not only not game breaking, way harder to get, and 2, is a reward for committing to an angel pool that might give you shit items in the first place. Because the devil pool, a lot more consistent. You can get damage ups across the board, flight, the Leviathan transformation's great. The angel pool is way riskier to go for. The rewards are much greater, but the lows are much lower. So I don't know why they nerf shit like that. They wasted so much time, and maybe it wasn't that much time, right? Maybe they weren't wasting that much time, but they wasted time nerfing shit and rebalancing, just scooting everything around. And it did nothing. It did nothing. I play the game the exact same way, but now I have a lot less exciting moments. And you can tell, especially in Save File 3 here. Guys, I say Save File 3 is cursed, but understand, there's been plenty of moments recently where we've had Star of Bethlehem, and we're just not getting any fun stacking things, as an example, because we've had Star of Bethlehem and Sacred Heart multiple times. And it would have made those runs just a little bit better. I haven't had any crazy game breaks. Rock bottom is harder to get, as, like, you know, Tainted Cain. It's a harder game for no reason right now, other than to be a harder game. And it's not so much harder that it's like, whoa, I can feel the difficulty. It's like a new experience. No, it just made it so it's a lot less exciting, and I don't pop off as much. Like, how many times have we popped off in Save File 3? Not many. And I don't think this is because I'm throwing or anything. I'm pretty sure this is because they've moved the balance around a lot, and it's just not as easy to pull off things. Have they nerfed anything else that's, like, major that I'm, like, always, like, there is. What is it? Fuck. Something that I'm always like, damn, why'd they nerf that? Tainted Lost. Good example. You know what? This is a great example, because Tainted Lost is already a hard character. I ranted about this at first. And I know they sent out that blog post, Edmund did, because this was after the Tainted Lost nerfs. I don't agree with what he's saying, because if I recall, I'm not going to pull it up, but so don't paraphrase me. It's for word for what he said. But basically what Edmund said after he did the Tainted Lost nerfs were that basically sometimes they're trying new things and they want to shake up the meta. But the problem is you're nerfing things that are already hard. This is like if you nerf Tainted Lazarus. Why? Why? Tainted Lost is not OP. I don't know if he's like, I don't know if he made the call on the Tainted Lost things, or if Tyrone did, or someone just at Nicholas balancing department did. I don't know. But I don't know where they're getting the notion that Tainted Lost was at any point strong or too easy to beat with, even with, you know, Glowing Hourglass and Book of Shadows. Because you can't get him on there anymore, right? Unless they changed the back. I'm like, missed that at some point. Remember, there was that whole, like, point where I was gone. But, you know, I haven't seen it on my Tainted Lost runs, so I'm going to go with no. But that character's already hard. I don't know if, like, they were looking at, like, Tainted Lost streakers, and they're like, oh, they can get 60 runs in a row with Tainted Lost? He's OP. We need to nerf him. No! Do you understand? They weren't getting, like, they're just, that's all they fucking do on some days. They only play Tainted Lost. You're eventually gonna get good streaks because you just get lucky. The character's got a built-in rolling mechanic. You're gonna get lucky sometimes. And they're really good at the game, too. The average person, I feel bad for the average person because it's so hard. Like, at this point, when I boot up a Tainted Lost run, do you know what I hope for? I just hope to God I get blank card, because that's the only way to ensure for sure that I'm going to have a renewable, like, amount of hits throughout the run. Because otherwise, I'm bona fide fucked. I'm bona fide fucked in the run because it is not 10%. I don't care what the game says. It is not 10%. I know it is, but it really doesn't feel like it. It is not 10% to replace a fucking card with Holy Card. Because I will go an entire run without seeing a Holy Card. And I will have seen like 20, 30 cards. And I'm just like, every time, like, oh, classic Tainted Lost. You know why I say classic Tainted Lost? Because that happens on the regular. And this isn't even negativity bias. This is literally just what happens. I don't know. Don't nerf things that need, like, don't make the game more unfun. Nerfing things is always the worst thing for a dev to do, in my opinion. Because when you nerf something, you make it less fun to play, generally. You're not changing how the item's played. You're just making it worse to play that item, which isn't a good thing. That's a bad thing. Helldivers has this problem. It's actually why Helldivers is losing a lot of popularity, too. They just nerf shit. You don't nerf things. This is, so I'm actually going to even talk about another game now, because Helldivers likes to nerf things because they see them as OP. And I think I've heard recently they're going back on that, and they're like understanding that, like, oh, it was always a bad idea to do this and stuff, but they never really change. Their first update in the game was nerfing the railgun because it was too OP. It wasn't ever OP. It wasn't ever OP. It was just the meta loadout that people like to use because it was the most fun one as well. But they like to nerf things because they think, oh, if something's too OP, then the game's too easy and people are going to have less enjoyment, stay less time on it. I don't know what the thought process is. It's something wrong, basically. I don't know how they're getting that in their head. But, like, let's take Valve, for example. Valve's deadlock. So when they do balance changes, this is something they're also bad about as well. They like to nerf things, but what they will do, on the other hand, is buff something else on the character. So that way, the character is getting a nerf in something they think is strong, but then getting buffed in something else. Well, see, this causes a problem too. Because now you're buffing things, and you're always buffing things when a character gets nerfed. It means the character a lot of times doesn't move in balance. Sometimes it does, obviously, because Valve, you know, they know what they're doing to some degree. But, like, they'll buff something and also nerf it. That's an oxymoron. You're not nerfing the character a lot of the times. You're just moving things around. And it's a good example, like recently they did a movement nerf across the board. And then they reverted a lot of the movement nerfs because nerfing things is bad. Everybody was upset about the nerf on the movement because you want to know what sucks is when things suddenly get worse to play. Don't nerf things. You know how you make things more fun? You buff things. Blank card's too strong on Tainted Lost? Buff something else. Oh, the bosses are too weak because the characters are too strong, or it's too easy to get too strong? Buff the bosses. New attacks, new patterns, anything. Don't nerf the items. Buff something else. And the reason why that works is because then you're not losing any sense of what you were doing before with the item. You're only getting a new experience with what you already had. I don't know why, and maybe there's something I'm missing in the logic, why game devs do not fucking understand this. You don't nerf things, you buff things. Isaac, for example. If I were to balance Isaac right now, what needs changed? Well, the trinkets got a big buff across the board. And what did everybody think about the trinkets update? Amazing. It was a godly update, right? It was probably one of the best updates to hit the Isaac community ever. Like, it was amazing. It made every trinket now have a golden effect. It made a bunch of changes to the trinkets that made them all better. That's amazing. It's more fun to play all the trinkets now. That makes you want to use other things. That makes you want to play the game more and have a more unique experience. You nerf things, you don't want to use that thing anymore. I don't know. I guess that's my talking topic, because like, I hate this. I hate this so much in games. And I every time I see game devs fall fucking for it, I'm just like, you could have buffed something else. Helldivers, for an example. Helldivers had this problem of nerfing every single meta weapon that came out. And it wasn't even that the weapons were OP. It's just that's what the community would resort to, because everything else fucking sucked. Everything else sucked, so they would use that, and then they would nerf the only thing that was okay. That's why people... Someone made a really good video on this. I forget who it was, so I apologize. But the title of the video was called Helldivers, a game for no one. And they always use this motto, like, a game for everyone is a game for no one. And Helldivers ended up in this issue where, well, they wanted to cater to certain audiences, and it just... They catered to nobody because you pissed everybody off. Nobody got anything because you nerfed everything. You nerfed everything. That makes everything feel worse. You want to know what was crazy about Helldivers when it first came out? Well, that was unlucky. Fuck. You want to know what was crazy about Helldivers when it first came out? Everything felt strong. The enemies felt strong. They felt like they were in endless hordes. And maybe this is because I was first playing the game ever, right? But also the railgun, it felt amazing. You could one-tap Bile Titans. You could, you know, pop the Bile Spewers with one hit, and it was crazy. But, you know, it had 20 shots. You could blow yourself up, and it took a while to charge. So it wasn't good at mowing down hordes. It was good as sniping. The game felt crazy, and it felt like, you know, I had power. The Breaker shotgun was amazing. You know what I mean? When it first came out, it was crazy. Now, you play it. Brother, I don't even know what weapon to use. Every time I boot up Helldivers nowadays, I boot up the game and every weapon just feels awful to use. It's like, enemies are digging everywhere. They all have armor and I'm bouncing every shot. It just feels awful. It feels like I'm doing nothing. And the worst part is the game's scripted too. Like it's always fun because it's like, it's a big community war thing. And then the game is so scripted that it's like, damn, not only am I not doing anything in the game, all the community event stuff is usually scripted as well. It just feels dumb. You know what I mean? I know this is probably a hot take, and someone's gonna be like, I love Helldivers. Helldivers is a great position right now. It's awesome. You're just a hater. Listen, this is just my opinion. This is just conjecture, okay? But like, it feels bad to me. It's because of that. The core issue is the ideology of nerfing everything. Why do you do that? Don't do that. That's bad. Edmund, Nicholas, Tyrone, you fall victim of this too. Don't nerf things, buff things. Make me want to use something else other. Like right now in this game, in this current meta right now, I don't want to really grab Glitch Crown. Like I do because it's still Glitch Crown, but at the same time I don't because you nerfed it. I don't really want to grab Star at Bethlehem unless it's the only thing I have, like, because it's ultimately not going to stack with anything anyways, so it doesn't matter. So it feels boring to use. But like, I mean, it'll stack with like the other damage multipliers like Cricket's Head and stuff, but it just, if I'm going Angel Pool, I'm gonna hopefully run into all that to combine, but it's not gonna matter. The Holy Poop, the Star of Bethlehem, the Sacred Heart, they're not gonna matter if I get all 3 of those like it used to, and get some crazy damage stat if I somehow make all the stars align and get them all combined into one. At least they haven't nerfed the Succubus, like, you know, damage yet. You could still do that, but like, they're nerfing all the ways to, oh my god, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? He literally just, I hate this boss too. Honestly, no, this boss is great, but this boss also sucks sometimes. I fucking hate this boss because it's, what is going on with the tears? It's the Lost Fly, god damn it. They're not behaving the way they're supposed to. Half of them are, what are they doing? That's the issue. Half of them are fucking going off into Narnia, and then they come back for more for me. I'll beat her, don't worry. Oh my god, come on, brother. But the point is, like, when I go Angel Pool, I shouldn't be being punished or being nerfed in any capacity. It's already rough to go Angel Pool. You know what they should have done? And they kind of clearly thought about it. I can't, bro. But they clearly thought about it. They wanted to buff the Devil Pool because the Devil Pool has sucked for so fucking long. They're like, oh yeah, buff the Devil Pool, right? But the problem is that, dude, I can't do anything. You keep spamming that right off the rip. Stop. You have other attacks, literally. But they wanted to buff the Devil Pool. Dude, don't grab Lost Fly into a mother fight. Jesus fuck, man. Look at this. You see how they're moving like this? And then they sometimes come back for more for me. But they wanted to buff the Devil Pool by adding the sack deals, right? They fucking suck. It's slightly better. I would say the only one that seemingly is really worth is Gimpy. The other ones, they were all items I never wanted to pick up anyways because the items themselves suck. Do you understand that? Do you know how you make people want to go Devil Pool? You make the items better. You make the items better. You don't make it less punishing to pick up the items. You make the items better because the items suck ass is the problem. Like, nobody wants blood rights. Nobody will ever want blood rights. I don't care what your niche reason is for blood rights. I can't do this, dude. She is just, I have the worst combination. Why did I grab fucking Nightlight? But like, I don't want to grab blood rights. I don't really want to grab Bloody Lust. If you made Bloody Lust maybe a little bit better, I would grab it. But the only time I really care about Bloody... Fuck off. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? They move so erratically. I can't beat this because I have 2 things going against me. I'm going to lose this fight because I literally can't do anything about this. They're just moving at random. If they've chosen Lost Fly as their target, they should continue to go after Lost Fly forever. They shouldn't just randomly change to me. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck are you? Why was it homing in on me? I'm gonna lose this because I can't fucking get past first phase half the time. And see, they just randomly go away. And then he randomly comes back. And then he randomly goes away. Ay, it's over. Guys, we lost. I'm not even like... I was like, oh yeah, we can beat this. No, we have too much going against us. This fucking bullshit goddamn Nightlight and... Is there HP anywhere? The bullshit Nightlight fucking and Lost Fly. Don't... Lost Fly is great, but this is shit. This is just shit. Because the AI pathing in this game is awful. It's awful. The tiers are sometimes going for Lost Fly, and then they're coming back to me, and then they're going back to Lost Fly, and then sometimes they're coming to me for realsies. They can't make up their damn fucking mind. And it's getting me killed so many times because I'm sitting there backing up, and I can't get into position to fucking, you know, sit in a safe spot. All right, well, we lost. It's GG. That was my only hope that I would get anything. Maybe this side room right here. The one room I didn't check. We lost. Guys, it's over. This is why I don't like going Mother as well. Mother fucking sucks. That's crazy. Hey, another enemy that needs nerfed. Hey, maybe take a hint from fucking Fiendfolio. If even Fiendfolio, the harder edition of Isaac, has it, maybe you should think about it. Or is it Epiphany? Either way, Epiphany and Fiendfolio are harder. Breakable host hats. You shoot them enough times, they break. Hey, that would be a good idea. I'm just saying. Listen, you might be like, Bill, you ranted so much in this video. Listen, this comes from the heart, dude. This comes from the heart. Because I played this game for a long time at this point, and they just refuse to address some things. It's like, oh, host hats are supposed to be that way. Flying host hats are supposed to be that way? That's fucking dumb. I'm sorry. And I will never let this go, Edmund. Ultra hard is not supposed to be fun. I don't want to ever hear that. That is not that's not how video games are. Ultra hard is not even like truly the issue. This is a lot of minor issues with the game. Now, I will say this because I was yapping. Now, this was a complainer episode, okay? I love Isaac. I criticize these things because I love it and because they are updating the game, and hopefully maybe they listen to feedback and then maybe they see my video. And yeah, I know my take of critiquing things isn't professional. I am just a person. I'm not a professional critiquer. I'm not a critic. I guess I am a critic, but like I'm not like a professional critic. I'm just a man saying his opinion about the game because, listen, there are things about this game that are just awful, like awful. And then there's things about this game that are great. Like, honestly, the biggest highlight of this game is this character right here. This character right here with the item D6. It is the most fun thing in the game because you get it feels like you have a lot of control. Maybe you really don't because it is just RNG, but it's like, it's like anything. It's like a board game. You don't really have control over the next card or the dice roll you have, but it feels like you have control and it feels like you're making decisions and it feels like it's a fun interactive experience. Great character design. On the opposite end of that spectrum, awful character design. Just completely dog shit. Buff things. Buff this character. Buff this character. Revert the nerfs you did on this character. Sorry. Revert the nerfs you did on this character. A lot of these characters are fine, honestly. And I think characters should have cons to them, right? They shouldn't just be strong, but they shouldn't be so weak that, there's a problem. This character is a good example of a character that I think is fine. He has a pro. He also has a negative. His negative is quite big, but his pro is quite big as well. He does a lot of damage with Tainted Esau, right? But Tainted Esau is also a threat to you. That's the whole point. It's fine for there to be hard characters. It is not fine for the character to be so hard that I don't even want to play him. And this character is the antithesis of the game. You know who you are. This character, you don't even get a consistent build unless you get the birthright that disables its gimmick. It's stupid. It's just... I know this isn't from Edmund exactly or Tyrone or anything like this. This is from Anti-Birth. But they have control over this. They can change it. They already have on a lot of these guys. Anyways, yap session over. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I can't believe we died. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have gone the dead cat route, but I kind of assumed something would have happened in that run that would have let me pop off at some point. Nothing did. I mean, Terror was cool, but did we ever even get max tier rate? No. Did we get really high damage at some point? No. All we had was Terra. And that's also a problem with this character too. Being forced into the club mode, that kills your DPS. That kills your DPS late game. And there's nothing you can do about it. But that's fine. See, it's a con to the character. See, I don't have a problem with that. That's a con to the character. And it's just like, well, you want him to be able to go into rage mode and go into, do all that. That's fine. This character's fine. But buff things. Please buff things. Make the devil pool worthwhile to go for. I go to the devil pool to mix it up. I go to the angel pool if I want to win. But you're also nerfing things in the angel pool because I guess you don't want people to win. I genuinely don't understand that. Don't nerf things in the angel pool. They don't need that. Buff things in the devil pool. That's how you make things more fun. Make me want to use blood rights. If you can do that, you're doing something right. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you on the next one and hopefully not yap as much in the next episode. But anyways, see you on the next one. Peace.